I think you should take off your hijab because manager will come here soon.
Why do I need to?
Why do I need to take off my hijab? This is my religion.
Today is payday. Jenny, this is your salary. Kelly, please take off your hijab and don't let me see you again.
Why can't everyone accept cultural difference?
Most people still discriminate against foreign migrants. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to share some perspectives about foreign migrant issues.
When we talk about legal labor problems, we must notice that it has continued for a long time. Therefore, what about our discrimination against foreign workers and the discrimination that really suffer?
So today we are going to talk about foreign migrant problems in Taiwan. In recent years, the social environment and economic industry have been gradually increased, and the proportion of workers is also increasing. Whether foreign workers are inconvenient or treated differently after coming to Taiwan due to their culture, and how much they adapt to the working environment and other places. Maybe we can add and discuss some questions. We have divided the thing into 5 parts, which are preface, literature review, problem analysis, conclusion, and reference. In recent years, many foreign migrant workers have come to work in Taiwan. But are they really treated equally? Some are mistreated by their employers, or didn't have reasonable pay and illegal stay in Taiwan. The government should solve this problem and propose efficiently reforms. We will distribute questionnaires to several legal immigrant workers, as well as to those who are employed in Taiwan. About each other's perception, employers will also be interviewed about their hiring conditions. We will analyze the difference between this response and our impression of them, and use this to complete this research report. After all, they are here to earn a living, and their stay must be longer, and they may be discriminated against or cause dispute between employers and employees due to the cultural and religious difference. The theme of this paper to collect the options of each foreign worker by questionnaire, which is more efficient, more diverse, and have richer results.
And now I want to talk about problem analysis. First one is country from which labor come. According to a survey, we can find that the majority of them come from Vietnam, accounting for 94%. And next is length of stay in Taiwan. The chart shows that the largest number of workers have been in Taiwan for 2 years, and the longest workers have been in Taiwan for about 17 years. This data also allow us to speculate whether they may be satisfied with Taiwan's culture or salary to a certain extent in order to make them willing to dedicate their labor in Taiwan. And next is proportion of family members carried. The following information shows that the majority of workers come to Taiwan to work alone. It can be assumed that there are fewer job opportunities in their home country, which may lead to one member of the family coming to work in Taiwan. Next asks about opportunity to work in Taiwan. Through the survey, most people come to work in Taiwan for the sake of earning money, and more a few come to Taiwan because they like Taiwan. And next is employer and the labor relationship. The pie chart shows that most people maintain good relationship with their employers, but there is no significant gap between the two in this chart as in other charts. So it can be observed that there are still some groups that do not have a warm relationship with their employers, but are not hostile either. And next is discrimination situation and proportion. Although discrimination is not widespread in Taiwan, it does occur in many cases in the media. In these charts, we learn that most of them are still treated equally, which subverts the imagination of the discrimination problem. Next one is workplace satisfaction. There is no significant difference in the data. Most of them are in favor of satisfaction, while the most dissatisfied still accounts for 1%. Next is satisfaction with the relative reward. According to the following data, we can still understand that most workers are satisfied with their salaries. But there are still groups of people who are not satisfied with their salary, which is a problem we need to face. Another is overtime work situation. This chart shows that almost all workers are facing overtime work. So we can understand that the problem is more serious in overtime work. Salary standard. Cultural adaptation to Taiwan. Since different ethnic groups must have different living habits from Taiwan, these charts will help you understand what the differences are and learn from the different cultures.
To the results of our survey, we can see that foreign workers are not treated unequally in Taiwan, as reported in the news. And nowadays, society is more tolerant and understanding towards them, which is much better than before. From the survey result and data, we can conclude the following points, which show that the adoption level of foreign workers is closely related to the environment and treatment, and that the discrimination problem of foreign workers is not as serious as we expected. From figure 12, we can see that most of the ethnic groups are not accustomed to the food and language, while the religious beliefs rank second. These are the areas where the differences between Taiwan and other countries are relatively large. However, as long as we are open-minded and accept different cultures and customs around the world, we can turn the cultural differences into a good opportunity to understand more about the customs of other places. The majority of foreign workers have adapted well to Taiwan, and most of them reply that they think Taiwan is very good, but a small number of foreign workers are still suffering from discrimination and unequal treatment, which may be caused by cultural differences or stereotypes and pejoratives against foreigners. Factors influencing foreign workers' adaptability in Taiwan include employer-to-employee relationship, workplace environment, salary, cultural differences, or differences in people's consciousness. All of these conditions affect their willingness to work in Taiwan, and their perceptions of Taiwan as a whole. When they are not treated well in the workplace, it has a significant impact on them. So mutual understanding and communication between employers and foreign workers is important.
Oh, sorry, Kelly. I should not. I should respect your cultural difference.
Thank you for realizing me.
Thank you
For your listening.